Bills Mafia. Let's go Buffalo. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is Stevie Knox, your voice of the thunder in Orchard Park, blasting out from the WGR 550 studios where the snow's already dusting the mics and the wing sauce is flying thicker than a January blizzard. If you thought that gut-wrenching 23-19 loss to the Texans on Thursday night had us down, nah, fam. We're Buffalo. We eat heartbreak for breakfast, chase it with a Duff's double order, and come roaring back stronger. But hold on to your Zubaz pants, because the rumor mill is spinning like a James Cook juke move, and it's pointing straight to a game-changer that could light Josh Allen's arm on fire. Word on the street, and by street, I mean Diana Rossini's hotline, is that your Buffalo Bills are hot on the trail of New Orleans Saints wideout Chris Olave. A trade inquiry that's got the whole AFC East shaking. Are you kidding me? This could be the spark that turns our offense into a supernova and sends that Lombardi trophy screaming down the thruway. Let's go Buffalo. Alright, Mafia, let's break this down like we're smashing through a defensive line. Quick, clean, and with zero mercy. It's November 23, 2025, and while the trade deadline slammed shut on the 4th with Brandon Beane playing it cool, smart man, always got a card up his sleeve, the whispers haven't stopped. According to Rossini at The Athletic, the Bills were one of the teams dialing up the Saints in recent weeks, straight up inquiring about prying away Chris Olave, that 25-year-old burner from Ohio State who's been torching secondaries since day one. Yeah, the Saints said, no thanks for now, they're clinging to their top dog like a bad habit. But sources say New Orleans is 1-7, switching QBs from Spencer Rattler to rookie Tyler Shaw, and staring down a tank job for draft picks. Olave. He's got 55 catches, 560 yards, and 3 TDs through 9 games this year, even with that QB carousel. And get this, he's locked in on his rookie deal through 2026 at a steal, 5th-year option exercised, cap hit under $6 million this season. Beane didn't pull the trigger before the bell, but off-season smoke? Or maybe a sneaky post-deadline miracle like we've seen before. The buzz is alive, and it's got Bills Nation buzzing louder than a Highmark Stadium chant after a Josh scramble. Now, let's dive deep into why this rumor has me pacing my living room like Pinto Ron after a table dive, because it's not just a name on a wire, it's a vision for our Bills. Picture this, Mafia. Josh Allen, the Fireball freight train who's already slung 3,200 yards and 28 TDs this season, finally gets a true WR1 who can run like the wind and snag lasers like they're Velcro. Olave's that guy, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons as a rook and sophomore, even after those brutal concussions sidelined him for 9 games last year. He's got that separation quickness Thurman Thomas used to make linebackers look silly in the 90s, but vertical. Imagine him stretching the field while Khalil Shakir, our unsung hero, 67% snaps last game, works the slots, and James Cook bursts for those 800-plus rushing yards he's already banked. Keon Coleman's been benched the last 2 weeks. Coach's decision, drops and route slop, ouch. But Olave? He'd be the upgrade that turns good enough into unstoppable. And don't sleep on the O-line battles. Those trenches have held up, but with Olave pulling coverage deep, Josh gets cleaner pockets than a fresh snowfall in western New York. Von Miller. The man's lurking like it's Super Bowl 50 all over again. His pressure would force QBs into mistakes while Olave feasts on the bombs. Sean McDermott's defensive schemes? Already elite, holding foes to under 20 a game, but this offense boost lets them pin their ears back. Tyler Bass. Still money from 50-plus, but with more points off turnovers? Chef's kiss. Stats don't lie, and history? Oh, it's screaming, D.O. it Beane. We're 7-4, clinging to that second spot in the AFC East, 1 game back of the Dolphins, but with the tiebreaker in our pocket from that wild 31-28 shootout back in Week 6. Playoff chase. This fits like a glove. Wild cards ours with wins over Pitt next week, then the Pats and Lions. But Olave. He'd catapult us to 11-4 territory by Christmas, locking a home playoff game where the Mafia turns Highmark into an earthquake. Remember the drought? 17 years of wilderness after those 4 straight Super Bowl gut punches. Wide right in 91 still haunts my nightmares. Scott Norwood's kick sailing inches wide while the world laughed at us. The Music City Miracle in 99, that lateral fest yanking our hearts out in the divisional round. The 13-second miracle reversal in 21 against KC, Frank Gore's fumble, no, wait, the Chiefs' comeback that crushed us. But then, 2017, Tyrod Taylor and the Drought Breaker, sneaking into the playoffs on a miracle in the Meadowlands. That was the dawn. Then Beane and McDermott roll in, draft Josh in 18, the kid who grew up idolizing Jim Kelly's cannon arm and Bruce Smith's 200 sacks, the all-time record. Kelly's courage through cancer, Levy's "Where would you rather be?" wisdom echoing in every huddle. We've had the snow game madness, the 03 Titans blizzard where we almost pulled it off. The Oilers comeback in 93, 35-3 down to a 41-38 miracle. Table-smashing tailgates on Abbott Road, wing-eating contests where you down 100 at Anchor Bar just to say you did it. This rumor? It's the next iconic thread in the tapestry, the Josh Allen era exploding into full supernova, rebuilding from the Peterman pickfests to this contender vibe. Franchise records. Josh is chasing Kelly's passing marks, Cook's nipping at Thomas's heels for elusive yards. Olave here. We'd shatter the single-season receiving records faster than you can say, shout, a little bit softer now. And speaking of the Mafia's pulse, let's hear from the heart. Here's Josh Allen, straight from practice today, that beard still dripping with determination. Look, we've got weapons, but adding a guy like Olave? That's the kind of fire that lights up the whole locker room. I've watched him, kid's got wheels and hands like glue. If Beane makes it happen, we're talking about turning Sundays into routes. This is for the fans who've stuck with us through every wide right and every blizzard. We're building something special. Let's go Buffalo. Sean McDermott, cool as ever in his post-loss presser, dropping that process gold. It's about stacking days, gents. Rumors. We listen, we evaluate. But what I know is this, Josh elevates everyone. From AFL glory with the Kelly Thomas Smith trio to McDermott's rebuild, every scar leads here. Tampa, Atlanta, whoever, will storm the gates, Josh hoisting that hardware while we sing shout till our voices give out. This is our year to end the wait, to make Marv Levy proud, to prove Buffalo's got the heart of champions. So rise up, Mafia. Fire up the grills, even if it's snowing sideways. Blast shout from every speaker on Chippewa. Come on, I'm so tired, I can't take it no more. Stock the Labatt Blues, price those wings at 4 bits a pound, and dream big because the rumor's just the start. The Buffalo Bills aren't chasing, we're charging. Through the heartbreak, through the hope, through every frozen tailgate in the Pinto Ron pit, we're unbreakable. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Catch you at the next Rumble. Stay loud, stay proud.